Got to give the people what they want. So, audio was messed up last time, but it should be working now this time. So we're going to do this again. Polynomial basics and sketching polynomials review. Okay. So, first thing, I'm going to go through it quick, but you should get this all down in your notes. So first thing, A, polynomial basics. In your notes, I want you to find the 6 things that cannot be in a polynomial and write them all down. You took notes about it. I gave you the first one, negative exponents. What are the other 5 of them? You know what? I'll even give you another one. I'll say another one of them is like you can't have x in the exponent. Now you only got to find the other 4. I'm not going to give you those answers. You're going to find those on your own. B, name the form of this polynomial. Write it down. Name the form before I do. Cool. You did that, and you said that that polynomial was in, You said that that polynomial was in factored form, right? Because you have, let me make that a little bit smaller, because you have 1, 2 factors right there. All right, name the form of this polynomial right here. Great, you did that, and you said that that one is in standard form. Right, you can see the degree, and you can see the number of factors right there. It's in order x to the second, x to the first. This would be x to the 0 power. It's in order of exponents. C, give me 2 reasons why this right here is not in standard form. Pause it. Figure out 2 reasons. Why isn't this thing in standard form? Cool. You just did that. And the first thing you noticed was that they did not combine like terms. They didn't combine like terms. Negative 6x squared and negative 10x squared should have been negative 16x squared. Also, the next thing you should have seen is that it is not in exponential order, right? This 7x to the 7th should have been the first one there. So, right, if you're really slick with yours, you would have noticed that this is the standard form version of this. Okay, so it should have been 7x to the 7th minus 8x to the 5th plus 3x cubed minus 16x squared. All right, part D. Using this polynomial, again, so using this polynomial, let me get rid of that real quick. Using this polynomial right here, is it odd or even? What's the degree? What's the leading coefficient? And how many terms does it have? All right, so you paused it. You filled that out because you know how to do this stuff. And then you're like, okay, well, how many terms does it have? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. All right, what degree is it? That means I need to look at the leading term, which is this one. Look at the exponent on that, which is this. So I realize that this is a 7th degree. What's the leading coefficient? Again, I'm looking at the leading term right here. I look at the coefficient of it. That's a 7. Is this odd or even? All you got to do is look at the degree. And I don't remember if we talked about this or not. So this is an odd degree polynomial. All right, last one. Part E says y equals x plus 4. Here we have this polynomial. I want you to tell me, what are the degrees? How many factors does it have? What are the x-intercepts? And sketch it. All right, well, how many factors do I see? I have, this is a double root, right? So I have 2 factors here, x plus 4 times x plus 4. So I have 2 here. I have 1 more here, so that makes 3. And I have 2 more factors here. That makes 5. So we have 5 factors. Well, then what's the degree? Remember, degree, the number of factors is always the same as the degree. So it's also 5 degrees, right? It has 5 roots, 5 x-intercepts. Now, what are the actual x-intercepts? Don't give me the factors, give me the x-intercepts. So you have to use the factors to solve for them. So you're like, okay, well, x plus 4 equals 0, minus 4, minus 4. So one of the factors is x equals negative 4. And remember, that's a double root, so it's 2 roots of x equals negative 4. Right? X equals negative 4, x equals negative 4. Another x-intercept is coming from this factor of 2x minus 3. If I want to find the x-intercept, I have to solve for it. Boom, let me get rid of this. Plus 3, 2x equals 3 divided by 2 divided by 2. X equals 3 halves. So another x-intercept is x equals 3 halves. All right, and we got to find our last x-intercept. It comes from this factor right here, which is a double factor, which is going to give me a double root. So it's 2 of them, and this one's more simple. X minus 2 should be equal to 0, plus 2, x equals 2. Right, there are 2 roots at x equals 2. And again, you see I have them all 5 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees. 5 factors I have up here, 5 roots, or 5 x-intercepts. So last thing, draw it. Okay, well, I know my x-intercepts are sitting right here. So I know an x-intercept happens at negative 4. Actually, 2 of them happen at negative 4. I know 3 halves, right? So that's 1 1/2. So here's 1 1/2. So x-intercept happens right here. And then x-intercept happens at 2. Okay? So, well, let's see. What is this? This is 5. So I'm going to go double root at negative 4. Double root, so I make a parabola. I come around. I go through 3 halves. Well, that was pretty bad. And then I have another double root at 2. Double root, 2 roots here, 2 roots here, 1 root. There's my sketch. I am done. That's basically the stuff that you need to know. Okay? I think you guys are doing really good with this. So sorry that the sound was messed up. Everything should be fixed on this one now. All right, I'm out. Peace.